Hi, Taurus. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. Earlier in the month, I created an ink blot made in your name and essence, and we are going to flip it for perspective possibilities, scrying for shapes and symbols that speak to our psyche and psychic senses, adding on tarot and oracle, and of course, where Mr. Ghost Gift is here kicking, we have Ghost Tube for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate. Overall, Taurians, please do receive or release freely. So when you're ready, if you'd like to start scrying for yourself, I'm going to take a moment to open up. Feel well to comment below if you see, sense, or feel anything as well. Okay. Closing the eyes. Cleansing the palette of perception. Releasing the race.
This is my place.
And the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of the Taurian Collective. Taurus, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. All right, I'm just going to turn you down just a titch. Your oracle card, angel number 16 came through. I am perceptive, and your rune is magic fox, if those mean anything to you. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. So I'm kind of getting the sensation here, especially with all this throat chakra,
Subscribers,
that you might be working through speaking maybe a truth or something that you're feeling, even if it's like a question. Did I lose my pen? Can we get some scribes in here? Oh my goodness, I just wrote the word pen. It's just one of them days. But we're good. We're going to keep a sense of humor about it. Taurians, maybe that's also your vibe. Just keeping a sense of humor about it. Throat and truth. Whatever your truth is, it feels gentle. It feels like I'm trying to be kind and trying in a good way. I'm not trying to be harsh on anyone or anything. And there's perhaps an aspect that comes from that from down here. The reason why this feels like feathers. Feathers also could be a symbol standing out to you. And something about blue skies. It's like I want to see blue skies, feel blue skies, Taurians.
Fred.
But if I come down here, I'm seeing what looks like a big hog. And it's trying to pull something, and it's in the, okay, so it is obviously red, but I'm feeling anger here, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm trying to drag something somewhere, or you felt dragged into something or a situation. Again, Taurians, I'm kind of getting this vibe. It could be en masse of humanity, because the sky feels really big to me here, and it feels as though, while I'm a guest in your aura, so thank you, it feels as though I'm looking at this vast blue sky, but I can't help but feel something else. Feel a little ticked off about something. Seeing oven mitts. Oven mitts. I'm also seeing something about gardening. Sorry, I'll bring you along with me here. Gardening. So the oven mitts are right here. There's an older gentleman. This could be your masculine energy, because it has this wisdom of age with it. And in one regard, they're oven mitts. Because I'm seeing these oven mitts go on as though they're going into the belly of the beast. And I'm drawing something out to save it, Taurians. There's something I can save. And I don't mean like in a savior space. I mean, because it's like when I put my hands into this oven, with this oven mitt analogy, I feel like I'm putting my hands in, the mouth and the belly of the beast of hell. And maybe this is symbolic of something in the root that's bothering you. Maybe it's, in a physical space of something's bothering your butt, or, just bit your butt type thing. But what I'm feeling like here is that even though I do that, like if something's burning in the oven, I can still save something, or I can still work with this. But I want to note, I'm seeing the feminine energy here, masculine and a feminine, and they are attached at the back of the head, back of the heart, and the root. Now, whether these are your own aspectual energies of sorts, or it's something that you understand, person, place, or thing, job, career, whatever that may be. And I'm not pitting one against the other, if that makes sense, Taurians. And I think this is your wisdom coming through. Because I'm seeing the feminine energy, if I may. It's like Jane of the jungle. And we are blended. Sorry, give me a moment here. I am perceptive. I am perceptive to some. Okay, so the masculine energy is very perceptive of the magic of the feminine energies. This is where I'm going to put it. But maybe this is for you, Taurians. It's like this or that. Blue skies or red lava. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to pit them against each other, but I keep saying that. So maybe I secretly am, or again, is something external, because Taurians seem to be very in the collective energy. This is how I feel, like beyond even your own energy. So maybe this is what you're feeling from outside. And it's like, how do I navigate this without pitting my own energies against each other to perceive magic? But it moves like a fox. To outwit, because survivor's coming into play. Like, what is this saying? Outwit, outlast, outplay, maybe? Feel free to correct me, by all means. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm feeling. The outwit, outlast, outplay. I'm seeing one of those scales at a doctor's office. And they do the whole seeing one of those. There's a piece of me, Taurians, there's a piece of me, I feel like I've lost some weight. This could also be emotional weight of angst. Okay. What's going on up here? Something about sleep. Did you say shiver? Shiver me timbers. We're going up here. Okay. Here. There's something about in the sleep state, and I'm seeing a creature in there. Something about a blue dragon, but it's the same color as the sky. There's also a heart in here in the center. Something I care about a lot. But I'm seeing it like wrought iron. I don't know if it's a plant holder or just a metal decor. But it's this wrought iron heart. It's like one of those things, we don't have a fancy one in the shape of a heart, but it's like those black wrought iron things that you hang bird feeders off of. That's what I'm seeing in there. I'm also seeing one of the mushroom dudes from Mario Brothers. He's chomping on something. What's going on there? Okay, let's start bringing in your oracle cards. Taurus, we have here ocean, distance journey, peacock, pregnancy, and wealth. Shiver twice, eh? I don't know if I've ever heard you say shiver. Playfulness, cooperation, dolphins. Turtle, slowness, and protection. Oy vey. Moon, cycles and change. One more for Taurus. Thanks. Whale, wisdom keeper. See, I'm telling you. I am telling you. I feel very adamant about this, Taurians. There's that feminine that we were talking about. And it's like the masculine wisdom keeper and the magical feminine. And seeing in this coalescent cooperation. When I look up at the sky, do you know what it makes me feel like when I'm looking up at the sky and I can sense the whole sky is the blue dragon and all of its scales on the tip of the scale of this feathery scaled dragon.
It's not for you.
Is a point that glows like gold. And then I begin to make a constellation of a dragon so I can see it better, see it expressed in its shape. There's something about this ocean card distance journey. And remember when I was talking about earlier, like that red anger, that spot. It's like looking at the horizon and seeing the sunset, and it's such a beautiful moment, but it's also potent. There's something in your past through this weight loss of like being at the doctor with that scale
24.
thing. Maybe 24 pounds. It's something you've been focusing on for 24 hours, 24 days, weeks, etc. It's that setting. Does that make sense? It's setting. You've done it, whatever it is. I feel like it also might have been I don't want to say a block, but I kind of going to in regards to your wealth, in your root stability. Because you guys are very good at that. And especially with the turtle shell here. It's like putting a bull and a turtle together. You know how it's like the rabbit, the hare, and the tortoise and the hare? And now it's like put a bull and a tortoise together. Sometimes stubborn, but slow. I feel, again, very protective over that heart. And perhaps very protective over your feminine energy. Your in the feminine, protective over your masculine energy. It is a playfulness of cooperation. Okay. Yes. Let's move on down here. Taurians, if you haven't already, please do consider sharing, and subscribing. You guys are great, and you warm my haunted heart, and I'm so, so grateful for your attention and awareness.
Energy.
Truly. It's a nice energy exchange, Taurians. I appreciate you. All right. Anything else we got going on here for the Taurians? We'll go start drawing out some tarot as well. There's that Justice. 8 of Swords in the reverse. When I saw that, I just heard that, it's Reboot. Did you ever watch the cartoon Reboot as a kid? Interesting. So this is coming, this justice, that's these two pillars, again, whatever they are for you. Maybe it's career and your love life, masculine and feminine energies, apply whatever, is they still within themselves have both. There is a little bird on the tip of a nose of an elephant. This elephant is quite surprised. It's like, oh, hello there, little bird. And the trunk is out. It's like, well, thank you. I'm hearing this conversation. Well, thank you for putting your trunk out so I have a place to land. It's like, well, I wasn't expecting somebody to land on my trunk, but now that you're here, how are you? And this little bird carries on to say, I am well. I'm come here to deliver you a message. What is this message? Oh, well, little did you know, and little do I know, that, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. Help me. Do you need some help? Or perhaps that's what the little bird is asking of the elephant, is for some help. Maybe the elephant needs some help in remembering. Okay. If these cards mean anything to you, you know the drill. Please see, sense, and feel for yourself first. Okay. This energy, sorry if my nails are gross, masculine, feminine. I don't know why this is a big thing, but again, it could be just two pillars again of your perception. The way you see the world, especially with the moon in there, the way it's depicted here. There's a part of you that's moving on. The sun has set upon it, and now you're sailing into the sunset. But Taurians, there's like something about saying like really release it. Really release it.
How does it work?
I don't know. I think that's different for everybody. Like how would I release that? I think it's like gaining weight and then losing weight as being in the example. It doesn't have to be physical weight. But once it's gone, it's off you. You get new pants or, shirts, whatever the case may be. It can come back with certain habits, behaviors, trends, this, that, or the other. Do you know what I'm saying? So while the sun has set on it, it's like allow it to set and move forward in whatever respect and ways and wishes that. It's like following your passions and points, like the dragon feather scale things. Playing with passions, putting it together in like this wonderful layered way that really Taurians, like your aura is beautiful. Like if I could mash, once again, not necessarily this time the tortoise and the bull, but if I could mash the peacock and the blue dragon, so all the scales and the feathers of said dragon had the ability to be a peacock feather. And maybe this is something you've been trying to navigate. Create for yourself, within the self first, and then share. Some of you have a business online, or there's something about an online presence. And it's like choosing where you're active and passive. There's that throat chakra again. Active. And the solar plexus is more passive. It's like the baseline. I'm hearing like talk to the world. Talk to the world. Oh, sorry. I have the tower in reverse over here. Like it's just hanging out. And this is what I feel like if you let it go.
Janet.
This is what's being offered to you. And I'm seeing, it doesn't have to be in any way actually religious, but the way I just saw it, oh, forgive me, I'm going to butcher it. And like my grandma would just like shake her head. Oh, Stefania, how you do? Like,
I'm lost.
When you go to church and you have the wine and the wafer, the bread, if I may. No? I think it's the bread. Anyway, that's what it's like. That's what I feel like I've been given. But it comes from feminine energy. Can I add on just like, sorry, Taurians, I'm just going to add on here. Even though, you know what's funny?
School.
Even that I'm looking at the tower in reverse. Because I feel like with the Three of Pentacles here, for those of you that are online in some way, shape, or form, maybe it's gaming, whether it's a service, a skill, or a vlog, or a blog, or just simply your business, your company's website, this, that, or the other. It's like looking how to navigate the online world, which isn't the same as navigating the physical expression of that same world, right? There's a map where you're going to sail to. This Jane of the jungle. Just say peek, peekaboo. This Jane of the jungle ends up being, I don't know what this word is, Artemis or something like that, or Arta, I don't know. It's Arta something. I don't know. It's something like that. Because she has all these blossoms and you were a part of that. Now, maybe this is your partner. Maybe this is a part of yourself. And it gives back to you. Because I'm back to the oven mitts, taking that one thing out, that masculine energy, and who was able to do something with it, or gardening gloves. It doesn't have to be in the mouth of hell, just as the way I went into it so dramatically, but there it is. It could be gardening. And he saved that. It flourishes. The harvest is returned. Okay. Closing out message, I promise, Taurians, is in the hand. The universe is your partner. And we've been talking about this. Yes, Taurus. Taurus. Sky Dancer Surrender. Release. There's that sky. These are like the colors, like I was talking about the dragon becoming the peacock with the feathers and the whatnots. That's what that is.
Greetings.
Greetings. How are you? Release the weight. Keep doing the things, whatever this weight is. There's always a flux, but allow not the flux be a crux. I don't even know that I know what that means, but there you go. That's the way it came out. And then last but not least, here you have mindful groupthink. And this brings me like right into that wrought iron heart here. Look at that. This is where it all comes together. This gold thing, energy in the hand, is what he's holding in there. If you're on a phone, you might be able to zoom in with the black oven mitt. Somebody's also feather dusting. That hog, once it's released, is feather dusted. There's also a different dragon right here. It has like a long neck. It's almost like a donkey dragon. There's also a part of your throat. Oh my goodness, Taurus. I am so sorry, but I'm going to keep going because if I see it, I see it. And you always have the power to pause, replay, revisit, like, share, subscribe. Gratitude for being you. But before I let you go, this part, it seems like on the throat, like the billy goat. Thank you. Billy goat gruff. That's what it was. Billy goat gruff about truth. And maybe there's a release of some sort of gruff about that collective energy that you're feeling. The Taurian collective is feeling. But it's transforming by your perception. And also to find space for you to, share your opinion or your concept to your partner, to your boss, or whatever the context is, right? Allow yourself some freedom, which for some might see that as creative space. Play a little bit with that dolphin. Cooperate with consciousness. Play, color your world. Taurians, this feels wonderful. I want to thank you so much for being my muse. And all the links are below if you'd like to help a gal grow. Like, share, subscribe, support, all that kind of great stuff. And until next time, bye. Taurus. I like that. Feels very real. I feel very real in this Rorschach. It's the realness.